Hey everybody, it's Tim Davis over here at the Marketing Coach Show, and today is What's Up Wednesday. That's where we take your questions on the Marketing Coach Show, and we'll answer them each and every Wednesday. So if you have a question, you want to email me at tim@coachtimdavis.com. It's running across the screen right here. It's tim@coachtimdavis.com, and we'll try to get your questions answered right here on the Marketing Coach Show. So since it's What's Up Wednesday, let's go ahead and get to the questions and see what we've got on the plate today. Bill writes us here, says, how do you get realtors to send you business? I try, but I don't seem like I'm getting anywhere. Well, it's real simple, Bill. I always think of business relationships just like I do personal relationships. And how many of us, quite frankly, have ever gotten married on the first date? That would be a big fat zero in my book. So you need to look at this as a relationship, and relationships just take time to work out. So while I understand that you're probably looking for a quick solution, a quick answer in a lot of cases, we need to let the relationship mature. So the first thing that I would ask you is, are you calling on the right agents? You know, when I was originating full-time there, I had a litmus test of what agents that I was going to call on. You know, they had to be in the business for 2 years. They had to be carrying at least 5 listings. They had to be full-time. They had to have some kind of semblance of having a business plan or working towards some goals. And that was the litmus test that I used when I would look to call on agents. So I think you need to be calling on the right agents. And secondly, I think you need to be addressing their fundamental problems and concerns. I mean, that's the key to marketing, is if you can find out what a problem is and have a solution, then you're going to make some sales. So let me just give you some insight. Talking to agents all across the country and in my backyard, here's what the 3 fundamental problems of all agents that they complain about. Number 1, they complain that the loan officers don't tell them exactly what's going on with the deals from the get-go. Whether they've got good credit, a bad credit, a potential of going through or not, they just don't explain it to them, and so that's their number 1 concern. Number 2 is they get so frustrated and just bent out of shape because loan officers don't proactively call them and let them know what's going on during the transaction. I mean, you need to be a proactive communicator. It's easier to send outbound phone calls than have a bunch of phone calls coming in. Hey, what's going on with the deal, so on and so forth. That's their number 2 complaint. And number 3 on their list is that the loan officers never seem to be able to close the deals on time or accurately. So I think if you can develop a unique selling proposition around addressing those 3 fundamental concerns, you're going to tell the truth, you're going to proactively communicate to the point they'll want to change their phone number, and number 3, you're going to make sure that you close on time every time. If you've got a unique selling proposition like that, I think you're really going to increase your chances of getting in with the real estate agents. So we got time for one more question today. Corey writes us with all the industry changes. Is it necessary to have FHA? And if so, what's the fastest way to get on board with that? You know, Corey, here's the deal. It's an FHA world, and I'm an FHA girl, guy. You know, it's important that you've got to have FHA right now. I think FHA is for the foreseeable future going to be the product of choice for a lot of customers, even those customers that once would have shun away from that with maybe a stigma attached that it was a first-time home buyer product or whatever. So, yes, you need FHA. You need to investigate. Can you get that through your broker? If you're a broker owner, it doesn't say here. I'm not sure. Or you need to investigate a net branch route or possibly a retail route. I think whatever the case is, FHA is imperative, but when you're looking at, if you've got to make a big change, that brings in a whole different set of questions of who do you go with and what kind of questions you make there. But I think that what's really important and what I see with a lot of loan originators today is we got to keep the main thing, and the main thing is making mortgage loans. So, hey, that's all the time we have on the Marketing Coach Show today for What's Up Wednesday. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow with a great marketing tip so that you can become a rock star in your community, a rock star marketer. We appreciate you tuning in. Hey, don't keep us a secret. Tell your friends and family, forward it on, get subscribed so that you know every time a video comes out. Hey, this is Tim Davis, the Marketing Coach. Hoping you have a great day, make a lot of sales, and we'll see you back here on the Marketing Coach Show.